Morning, Assalamu alaikum. I am grade 3 science teacher. We have already finished chapter 10 measurement, and we have already done the 7 question answers from this chapter along with the exercise at the back. We have already done question number 1 of testing zone, 2 and 3 of testing zone in the book. Now I am giving a few questions to do at home in your copies. You can name them as B, C, D, B, C, E, or you can name them question 8, question 9, question 10. So you have to do this in copies. This is your homework. Where should we use a room thermometer? So you know that where a thermometer is used, room thermometer is used to measure room temperature. Or you can take the answer from the back. You can find it here. A room thermometer is used to measure room temperature and can range from 0 degree to 100 degrees centigrade. Then the next question I have given is question number C. What is temperature? You can take the answer from here, from vocabulary zone. The measurement of how hot or how cold an object is. Then I am giving you question number E. Why do we need standard units to measure things? You can find the answer in the fascinating facts. You have studied that a standard unit refers to the use of the same unit of measurement around the world. So you can answer like this, that why do we need standard units to measure things? We need standard units to measure things so that the measured values are same. So this is your homework, and then now this chapter is finished. This you will do this in your copies. Now we are starting a new chapter today, and that is chapter number 11, light, sound and force. So children, now after doing these 3 questions, you will make the title page of chapter 11, light, sound and force, and make it nicely. You can make the various light sources like sun and light, bulb, candle and lamp. These are all the light sources, or you can make the title like that as it is in the book. Let's start with the chapter. Page number 109. Now let's first discuss the various sources of light. So I just told you the various sources of light are sun and the bulb that you use in your home, lamp light, candle, and you can say the car light, torch. These are all the sources of light. Now, we need light to see our surroundings clearly. If you have eyes, your eyes are very good, and but if you are standing in a dark room, you won't be able to see anything. You know why? Because when light falls on your eyes, then only you are able to see the things clearly. Okay, so this is the fact that you should always remember. So only eyes are not important, the light is also important to see the objects with your eyes. Now sun is the biggest source of light, and that comes in the daylight, that produce and gives its own light, and this is called a light source or luminous objects. The luminous objects give their own light. Like sun I said, then torch, then bulb, then lamp, then candle, car light, mobile light. These are all luminous objects or light sources. But on the other hand, there is one more, objects that do not produce their own light and they do not give their own light. They are called non-luminous objects. And the example of non-luminous objects called, some non-luminous objects are illuminated objects, reflect light and thus reflect to produce light. And the example is moon. The moon does not have its own light, but it reflects light from the sun. It takes light from the sun and then it is illuminated. Illuminated means it becomes lightful. Now let's discuss about the 3 type of objects: transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Now, we can classify object into transparent, translucent, or opaque object based on whether it allows light to pass through it or not. Now, let's discuss first the transparent objects. What are the transparent objects? Like glass, like water, and air. It allows light to pass through them completely. It means when we see through the glass, we are able to see on the other side of the glass the other object that is on the other side of the glass. In the same way, when we see water, we can see the what is on the other side of the water. So, glass and water are the transparent objects. Now, what are translucent objects? Translucent objects, when the it allows light to pass through them partially. Partially, like we can see what is on the other side of the object, but not very clearly, as we see from transparent. In translucent, we are able to see on the other side of the object, but not very clearly. So these are the translucent objects, like butter paper. When you see through the butter paper, you can see some glimpses that there is something on the other side of the butter paper, but not very much clearly. And the third category of objects is opaque objects, like wall. You can't see what is on the other side of the wall because light doesn't pass through the opaque objects. In the same way, mirror. Mirror, you can see your face in the mirror, but you can't see what is on the other side of the mirror. The mirror that you use to see your face, you can only see one side of the mirror. What is on the other side of the mirror, you don't know. So, walls, mirrors, the light doesn't pass through them. We can't see what is on the other side of the object. And this why it happens, because light does not bend and light only travel in one line, straight line, and the line that it travels is called rays. And opaque objects leads to the formation of shadows. This is also one of the quality of opaque objects. Now let's discuss these questions. Name the two light sources. So two light sources, we have discussed so many light sources: sun, torch, and we have discussed light, candle, bulb light, tube light, and then car light, mobile light. They all are the light sources, or they are called luminous objects. The second question is, why do we need light? Now, why do we need light? We need light. The answer lies here. We need light to see our surroundings clearly. Light is very much important to see our surroundings clearly. Now, then here it is mentioned, question number 3, name two transparent objects. Now, the answer lies here. The transparent objects are like glass, water. They are the two transparent objects. So you can have the answer of these three. Name two transparent objects. I am not giving these questions now. I will give it in the next class. By the time you have to complete the question answers of the previous chapter. So I am not giving this now. I will give this in the next class. You have to complete page number 106, question B, C, E in your copies. This is from previous chapter, and then you will make the title page of chapter 11, light, sound and forces. That's it. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.